I had zero experience, I worked at Olive Garden, and I still somehow got an online job. Back then, pre-COVID, online jobs barely felt real. Working online was an entrepreneurial thing, or it was one of those survey websites where you'd fill out a survey, get credits for, and then somehow turn that into cash, but really ended up just giving you 37 viruses on your mom's computer. Definitely not because you were doing anything naughty. And I just graduated college and I basically had zero experience. I didn't care about my degree. I studied something I could give a fuck less about, and I felt completely stuck. So I became obsessed with trying to find an online job because I thought that, getting an online job would give me a little bit more freedom to just travel and do whatever the fuck I want. Problem was I had zero experience, zero connections, like zero anything. Bare bones, blank piece of paper, but college degree, that's it. So I had a great idea. I would just apply to everything, hoping someone would give me a chance. And I think I sent over maybe 2,000 applications in like 2 months, just applying to everything. And eventually one company gave me an opportunity for an interview. And it was a tiny graphic design position working for a cell phone repair shop. I'd basically make ads for them. And before the interview, I was like, look, if I get an interview here and he looks at my resume, he's not going to hire me. Like, everybody wants this job. So I was like, let me just work. Let me act as if I work here and maybe I could just fake my way into this job. So I made like 4 or 5 mock-up ads on Canva, and then I, made an outline and I basically put it in a doc and I had some semblance. It looked like shit, but all the information was there. And I remember when I first got the interview, I basically, the first thing he asked me, I just completely ignored. And I was like, look, dude, I just made this whole thing. Even if you don't hire me, don't let my work go to waste. I spent hours on this shit. If anything, just use me. Just use what I did, and then if you still don't hire me, whatever. At least I feel like you got some value out of it, right? Most of the conversation was about what I did, and then he's like, okay, cool, when can you start? And I was like, wait, does that mean, am I hired? And he's like, yeah, no one else did this. And I just sat back and I was like, huh. Why did no one else do this? And I realized because people are trying to sell themselves without ever showcasing the value that you can provide to someone else first. And I realized the faster that you can provide value to someone, the quickest you can do that, chances are you're just gonna get whatever you want out of this life. That goes for relationships, money, jobs, whatever you want. You provide enough value, you give value without asking for permission, you'll get whatever you want out of this life. Because everybody is so self-absorbed on what they want. When you go in the interview, I want this job. You should hire me because. Fuck that, everybody's doing that. You think the 100 interviewees aren't doing that, the same exact thing? I guarantee they're not showcasing actual real life prototypes on what you can do for the business, because why would you? That takes time, people are lazy. Oh, I'll do it when I get the job. You think my zero experience having ass would ever have gotten that job had I not do that? No, absolutely not. And for right reason, he would never have hired me. The only thing I could have done is really pinpoint what value I could offer him and get it so damn close to what he actually wanted that he has no choice but to look me in the face and be like, look, you did exactly what I asked for, here you go. The value is there. You didn't have to sell me, you showed me, and now I'm going to hire you. And again, remember something, a lot of people don't want to do this. A lot of people will say, I'm late, I'll do it when I get the job. No one's going to hire you, especially if you have nothing to offer them. You look at your experience, you have no value there. People get jobs because their experience is valuable to the company they're applying for. What happens if you don't have any experience? Well, you have to provide value some way, shape, or form, right? If you can provide tangible value to the person that's interviewing you, you'll get any type of job you want. Does it take work? Does it take a lot of extra time to do so? Yeah, especially if you don't have a guarantee at getting the job, but that's what most people are not doing. So you combine giving enough value to someone and second, doing what others don't do, those two things will never fail you. Because it's not about you. The things that you want are through other people thinking that you have value. If you understand that fully, you will open up doors you will never imagine. And in this case, an Italian restaurant server that had zero experience except a finance degree and something that is not even related to that was able to get an online job, and then I used that to basically bounce myself into the next jobs by doing the same exact thing over and over and over again. And now I'm salaried. Yeah, now I can be depressed in Thailand and fuck off wherever I want to go. Give value, do what other people are not willing to do because of XYZ reason. You're lazy. Oh, I do it when I get the job. Fuck all that. Do it first. Provide so much immense value, they have no choice but to hire you, and that's how you get an online job in today's market. And just a quick shameless plug, if you want to read more about how to get an online job, travel the world, fuck off and do whatever you want, I wrote a book on it. It's called Nowhere to Nomad. You can get this on Amazon. That's it.